Are you having compost problems? I'm having one in my composter. I'm trying to figure out how to go about fixing it. I have an idea, and I want to know if you guys have any ideas for me that y'all can leave down in the comments below. So let's go ahead and do this, and we will see what our compost looks like, and I want to show you guys what I'm dealing with. First of all, hi to all the new people out there. My name is Lane Fornerat, aka Lane Vids. This channel is all about building a stronger family bond with your kids. So if you're into that, you might want to consider clicking that subscribe button. One way we build a stronger family bond is by getting out into the garden and working together to build our food forest, which I'm very excited about. So I've got a Yimby Tumbling Composter right here. I got it for my birthday and I really like it. I'll actually link it up down below if you guys want to check it out. This composter is the one that I could find that was the best price for a tumbling composter on Amazon, and it had a ton of great reviews, and that's why I decided to go with this one. So but like I said, I'm having some problems with my compost, and I'm hoping that you guys can help me out. So on this side, this has been sitting here for months. I don't know how long. This side, it's been sitting, but then we decided to add some new stuff to it to kind of see if we could get it re-going again. And yeah, I feel the heat in there. It's got a lot of heat, but I want to kind of focus on this side today. I've recently added a whole bunch of this kind of straw grass to it. I don't know exactly what kind of stuff it is. But hopefully, I'm hoping that that adds enough carbon into there to help break down some of the stuff in here. So what I'm dealing with is I find these clumps in here. It seems like they're not breaking down. So I started taking them apart, and it looks like just a bunch of leaves. So I had some dead leaves that I threw in here a long time ago, and I don't know if it just takes longer for dead leaves to break down or what. Here's more of it right there. It's just all these leaves, and I don't know if I have it too wet, or if I'm not tumbling it enough. I'm pretty sure I'm tumbling it enough. I just don't know why it's so, like, I don't know, matted looking. Especially, it seems to be around leaves. See, I even get these big, giant balls here, too. They have some, see, some stuff's not even getting composted. I think that's a cranberry right there that just hasn't been broken down yet. It looks like I have plenty of the dry stuff in there, and I'm trying to get the dry stuff to kind of counterbalance the wet stuff, and the wet stuff just doesn't seem to want to break. So this is another thing that I found interesting. I got this white stuff in here. I'm not too sure exactly what it is. My best guess is that it's like from a napkin, maybe, because I put some of our kitchen napkins in here because I thought that that'd be another good part of the carbon to add to it. Again, more clumps here. It clumps up a lot, and I think whenever I roll it, whenever I'm tumbling the composter, that's what's causing these things to form into balls. And then there was also another big chunky thing in here that I'm trying to look for. You know what? Let's go ahead and roll this thing for a little bit. So one thing I like about this composter is how easy it is to roll it. You just add a little bit of muscle to it and it rolls very nicely, especially whenever it's got a decent amount of stuff in there. Another thing too that I want to kind of test is, do I need to roll it slower? Like, should I just be doing something more like this? That way you actually hear it moving around in there. Because I think if I do it too fast, the centrifugal force is just kind of forcing it against the walls. Like that. So you don't hear any of the falling until it starts to slow down. So maybe you guys might have some experience in that for me, to be able to guide me if rolling it slower is better than rolling it faster. I've just seen other YouTube videos where they roll them like crazy, and I'm starting to think that I need to just take my time with it a little more and kind of roll it a little bit slower. So let's go ahead and take another look in here and see what we got. I definitely feel some more heat in there, I will say that, just from it being rolled. Again, got another big giant ball thing here. See, I think this, I don't know what this is. See, this looks like, let's see, let me pull some of this off. This looks like napkin material right here. It's kind of fibrous, and that's why I think that that's a napkin. So maybe I shouldn't be putting napkins in there. Either that or not putting as much, or maybe cutting them up before. I don't know. Again, another one right there. I've heard that citrus stuff is not really that great for a composter, and we've been putting some citrus rinds in here. In fact, we had some Oh, this was one of the things. Okay, so I found these as like a big giant ball, and I opened it up yesterday, and it had like all these little seeds in there. I don't know what that is. I think it might be from a grapefruit, but this is not what's inside a grapefruit, so I was very confused by that. Unless whenever a grapefruit kind of starts to decompose, it makes these like, almost like, it looks like corn kernels that have turned brown, but I'm pretty sure that's not corn. And also the outside of it looks like some kind of citrus fruit there. That's why I think it might be grapefruit or something citrus-like. So I don't know, I'm kind of confused by this, by what I'm doing wrong here, because I've got all of the browns in here to help with balancing out the nitrogen to carbon ratio, but I'm still having all these like weird clumps of stuff in here, so I don't know exactly what I'm doing wrong. So if you guys have any information, please let me know down in the comments below, and we can have a good discussion down there about what is the best way to run a tumbling composter. Because although this is still my favorite tumbling composter, due to the price and how easy it is to handle and manage and put together and everything, I'm just, you know, this is my first tumbling composter. I used to just have a big giant compost pile in the back, and that did all right. We just didn't really do anything with the compost. It just kind of sat there. And now that I'm dealing with compost, look, this is that fruit. Now that I'm dealing with compost, it just doesn't seem to be breaking down as well for me. If you guys want to check out this composter, read other people's reviews of it, I'll put a link down in the description below. You guys can go and check it out. You know, don't just take my word for it. Go and read what other people are saying about this composter and see if it's something that might be right for you. So whenever I had my compost pile, I didn't really have like any chicken wire around it or anything. I just threw it on the ground in a designated area, and I think some animals were getting into it and they were eating a lot of it, and it was probably helping to move some of it around and whatnot. And I think that because of that, I didn't see as much of the scraps that I'm seeing in here that aren't getting composted. So it's almost like a new world for me running this tumbling composter, because there's not all of those outside effects going on with this thing. So if you guys have any ideas for me, please let me know down in the comments below. If you believe in building stronger family bonds with your kids, make sure to click that subscribe button. Hopefully we try to teach you guys how we do that, and make sure to hit the bell, that way you actually get notified of our videos. If you guys want more videos from us, I'm gonna put some more videos right there on the screen. I'd love it if you guys watch some more videos. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for being shiggity shank.